Hello and welcome back. Today's video is a conversation about a collection I purchased recently for $56 off eBay. I won it in an auction, so we'll go through that. But firstly, this Salamence here. So this was also an auction probably a couple of weeks ago now, where it was $5 starting bid, $5 Australian. Left a bid basically right at the beginning, didn't check it again, and ended up winning. So this is Plasma Blast Salamence. I think this is a bit of an underrated card. I really like the holo. I wanted to compare the new holo on the black and white cards. Can't tell if it's the same or if it's different. The border on the Caracosta really makes it look a bit different. Definitely the feel, the vibe of these cards, very different, even though they're both from, well, one Gen 5 card, one Gen 5 Pokemon from Gen 9 card. But yeah, I thought that was cool. Another addition to my Plasma Blast set, and I'm happy to pick that up. So then the collection we have here, just a small collection, I think about roughly 20 cards worth. So I was allowing myself to go up to $65 for this collection. I think in the end I won it for $56 after postage. So the one card I don't have here is there was a Greninja Gold Star in the collection, and as soon as I got that, put it up for auction, sold it instantly like 3 days later. Didn't get quite as much as I'd hoped. Ended up getting $22 for that after shipping and postage and fees, or $20 after fees basically. But unfortunately, if it came like a week earlier or a few days earlier, I might have got a bit more. But so that's already $20 back. And then we have Squirtle, Chikorita. I think these are McDonald's promos. Really cool foiling these actually. Back from the 5th anniversary year. Then some Japanese cards. I don't collect Japanese cards, so I just put these basically straight back up for auction. Well, not auction, straight up for buy it now. So they're actually worth a few dollars each. I think this one's like a $5 card, the VMAX. Yeah, just happened to get them in the collection. We got Ice Rider Calyrex V. Also got a Shadow Rider Calyrex. This one's for a friend. They're working on a Chilling Rain Master set, so I put that aside for them. They already had the Calyrex, so that's going up on eBay as well. Sylveon, already had this card, so listed it on eBay. Same with the Eevee VMAX. These have actually gone up a little bit, not as much as the other promos, but I mean, Shining Fates, there's so many. The amount of Shining Fates ETBs, there must be so many of these cards, even like, I think it's roughly $10 right now, which I still think is not bad for this card. So if I can get $10, I'll be happy. Beauty, also around $10. I think I listed it for $10 plus postage. Full Art Trainer, not really my thing. Professor's Research. Obviously lots of different Professor's Research you can use. I think you can still use this one in a deck today, so some playability, but there's so many to choose from. I don't know how you'd arrive on this card in particular, but collector's piece. We've got the Surfing and Flying Pikachu VMAX. I actually just sold Surfing Pikachu for $5 plus postage. It's one I got in another collection previously. And then these ones I've listed for, I think, $9.90 or something each, plus postage. So they won't sell immediately, but not really in any hurry. I think these are really cool collector's cards. Obviously part of the celebration set. I think there's so many of these, but when you can think about the Greninja Gold Star, in every single ETB, you were going to get at least one Gold Star Greninja. But these were not in every ETB, so I think they're cool. Then we've got Pikachu V. This is just a promo. Again, like $6 worth. Lance's Charizard, these are actually doing pretty well. I think like $17. So again, no hurry to sell this. It's Charizard. Listed it at like $19. And then we've got these Shining Fates baby shinies, which I'm probably actually going to keep. They're only worth a few dollars each, but I'm like a sucker for these textured cards. I think the texturing is really cool on these. And Shining Fates is one of those sets where if you get the chase card, the Charizard, there's really not much else that's that expensive. So these could be a fun little hunt for these on eBay to complete the set one day if I ever get the Charizard. So I'll probably keep these. And then the other card I'm keeping, which is the main reason I want to buy this collection, is this here, which is a Butterfree VMAX Rainbow. So these are hard to get. They're only back from Darkness Ablaze. You only got maybe like one in every 2 boxes for a Rainbow, one in every box if you're lucky. So they're pretty rare. This is currently I think the 3rd most valuable card in the set, just behind the Salamence and behind the Charizard VMAX, just regular VMAX. And I think it's a beautiful card. And very happy to add this to my collection. So the goal of the collection buying is just to basically get cool cards like this for free, which I think after selling all the rest of the things from this collection, I should be able to do. And that's pretty cool, I think. I think these rainbows are pretty underrated. Obviously they're out of favor now, people aren't really that interested, they're not collecting them. I think this is going for around $30 right now on eBay. But they're hard to pull. Darkness Ablaze, those first few sets in Sword and Shield really didn't get printed that much compared to the ones after, in my opinion. I think, you don't see people with closets full of Darkness Ablaze. It's one of those sets that's not getting opened much, didn't get hoarded much. What's out there in terms of these Butterfree VMAXs is kind of what's ever going to be out there really, when you think about it like that. And so I think as time goes on, these will become harder and harder to find until one day they come back into popularity and they're almost all gone. And so that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. See you next time.